Alright, we out here. Gonna check out Eggstra Work in freelance. I just did a one-shot showdown on my main account, so I thought let's try to use one of my alt accounts where I'll be at 0 to get the true experience with Eggstra Work and see if I can get a number that will give me a top 5% in freelance. The experiment's mostly like within an hour, because I think that's typically what max someone super casual would play. So just want to see how far I can make it in 1 hour. I'll probably play a bit longer than that, but yeah, that's the main experiment in freelance. From 0 for 1 hour, how far can I make it with my X score? Yeah, so that is my alt account. The comp is very interesting. Undercover umbrella, recycle umbrella, those are your AoE weapons. They make lessers much easier to deal with. They have pretty decent DPS. And they are your X Factor weapons for rush, and they'll do also really well in seeking. Because they can just stand in front of the Goldie's path and shoot at it. And in Recycle Umbrella's case, can also hold the shooting button for like a second to do some extra damage with the umbrella, as long as you don't unleash it. So it's very timing specific. And then ballpoint's gonna be also another good DPS weapon with its short range mode. Since it's kind of equivalent, or it is equivalent to a Splushiomatic. Nova here is like the weakest one, but it has its uses. And it helps with paint, another option for fish stick control, and probably support at Big Shot Cannon with one of the umbrellas. I think I would prefer ballpoint being at basket due to how technical it is. I don't think it'll be that good at Big Shot Cannon, which there is one in Wave 5 because of I played One Shot Showdown. But other than that, I'm mostly going into this blind. So let's see how this goes. Start at 0. I already saw some comments that, yeah, randos are wall clinging during rush. And, I mean, that's fine, but if you're gonna push for 5%, top 5%, you're gonna have to be more aggressive than that, especially when it's wave 2 rush. It's very low hazard. One thing I'll be saying a lot on stream is just experiment. Like, there's like nothing bad will happen to you if you lose. Obviously, don't be a dick and throw the wave, but like, just try your best out there. Take risks because they're not gonna get penalized for losing. This is what makes Eggstra Work so good for, in my opinion, and for freelance. You just have to have the right mentality. Oh, and don't you get to choose the weapon you want? I'm gonna probably go with Recycle Umbrella because it's more technical. But I also don't mind Undercover Umbrella. If I had to choose, Undercover Umbrella is my top 2 with this comp. Recycle Umbrella will be my #1 pick. Then followed by Ballpoint and then Nova. Wave 1's pretty boring. It's High Tide, Wave 1 at super baby hazard. You'll probably get more entertainment from Wave 1 from watching more rookies. Players in like part-time or something. One more boss. What was it again? I don't remember. Oh yeah, Drizzler. Just so out there. think when I play tomorrow with my casual friend group, I'll just attempt to do the trick here and throw the egg into the water. Okay, next is Rush. This will be super easy, at least for me. And the undercover brawler, I can almost never die. I mean, you can still die, obviously, but you have a lot of protection with this shield, the brawler shield. I might go back now. Recover ink. Be careful. You need to be careful here, my ink tank is very low. Covering ink. I would like to be more aggressive, but yeah, my teammates are very difficult. I have no more jets for wave 5. And wave 3 is also going to be interesting. In one-shot showdown, we got 65. I'm predicting the top score will be around high 85. I think 90 will have to be very, like, perfect. It might be possible, I think. Kazu, all those guys are just crazy at optimization and understanding the game's mechanics. I need to be careful there because if I had my shield out, I would have died. I would have been knocked back. Really, I got knocked down. I kind of have to focus more on eggs because these guys just don't like egging. Oh, great. I just do this just to get rid of the lessons and res the teammates. Oh, we survived wave 3. I don't think we'll survive wave 5. I have to do an insane carry in wave 5. I don't remember where the Goldie is at first. I think it was this corner. Where is this one? Kill this guy. Oh, thought it would be slower than that. Okay, now wave 5. I feel we're not gonna win after what happened wave 3. I'm assuming these guys are not experienced in EVP. So let's see how this turns out. Let's see. I'm gonna try my best to try to kill a lot of bosses. Not my best suit. Alright, dip out of here, bro. I tried. Since we missed the cycle, now we are in deep trouble. By the time this careful not to die. I died over. We win. But we're trying to get more eggs in. Alright, there we go. I have to get one more egg in. Well, we did better than I thought. I thought for sure we would wipe in wave 5. About 158 in the first game. Let's see what the next game holds. Obviously, I'm going to be leaving every group. I think that's what you should do, ideally, at the very start, because you're going to find players from all skill levels. You're not going to find EVP players. I think once you reach the 200s is when you can consider staying with the same group, in my opinion. Yeah, not under 200, because most of the players are going to be in part-timer, go-getter, overachiever, professional, mostly professional. I forgot to change my weapon, or at least attempt to. I don't want recycle, brother. But I mean, I'll be the most safe in Rush, so maybe I should just stick her with undercover. And then the drizzler in the corner. I'm not even moving. And the cover is just that good against Lester's. It's such a different weapon in this game compared to S2, and S2 is one of the worst. Okay, we got Rush. The timer is weird to me. It's like, because it's so late. Is it 14 seconds? I think it's 14. I'll head back at 86. Yeah, it's like 85, 86. I'll have it till 70. Got a break. Yeah, this is why walking sucks, because they're not being productive really. I think if you have a group that just can't handle it, just do it in the last 10 seconds, especially if eggs are piled up. That'll give your teammates time to put eggs in. It's an actual strat for High Tide Seek. Or not High Tide Seek, High Tide Rush. Okay, kill this and then we go for the stinger. I'll just get the one egg because these eggs can be optimized. There's crazy egg lag though. That was very risky, but worked out. I have to solo all this. Oh my god. There we go. Alright, putting up the snatcher. Thought this guy would get the snatcher. Here's what I'm going to play now. I'll have to check that out soon. access code. Okay, go for the seat. I think they know where the seeking is. If I recall, it's this one. Hey, it's a nice farewell. Hey, it's far away, it's not even here. Hey, nice 57. Turn on the light, this is burning my eyes. Okay, now time for the wave 5, which is gonna be pretty brutal. How far is that sculpture mode guy? Okay. I stopped just in time to not die. I think I'm gonna have to use it right here. Might help me, mate. I'm out. Alright, you don't have to spawn. Nah, no support on the eel. I'm gonna die of rain if I stick around. Hey, that went much better. Okay, now we're in the 200s. And that's after what? 2 games? Almost 5% in my opinion. I want to say it's like in the 220s. The weapon set is strong, but it's also very technical. I don't think it's gonna be that easy for folks. There's only one weapon here is hold the shoot button to win. Undercover it also is, but I don't know. I feel maybe people are in the mindset of, oh, umbrellas, you have to tap to shoot. I mean, you can do that with Undercover Umbrella. But when you're surrounded by hordes, that you have to pretty much hold the button. That way you can kill not only with your shooting, but with the umbrella shield. Is that vacuum picked up on the microphone? I'm gonna say it is. I'm gonna close the window. Oh wait, I forgot. I forgot to try to choose a weapon. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. I can just be whatever weapon, right? It's just my odds are higher in getting undercover umbrella, it seems. Okay, we got recycle umbrella this time. You know what? Yeah, I'll just stick with whatever weapon the game gives me. Oh, they canceled it. Nice. Just in case Hui ends up watching, you see what I mean. Like that. You see that split second? That's what you want to do with the umbrella. Let's finish off those lessons. Right there, I only had chunks, so I just unleashed the umbrella. These guys are working very fast, so I already found a pretty good group. It's all about really knowing how to use your weapons to get the most out of your team in the early stages. To escape profesh players and below. Or low EVP players as well. But if you're in that range, as I mentioned earlier, take this opportunity to learn about the weapons and how they interact with the salmons, interact with the map. Why do I also get aggro at first every time? Because I'm the left player? There's no penalty if you lose. Obviously, don't throw on purpose. Take a risk and see what comes out of it. Maybe you'll learn something. Here I'm gonna be trying to hear that noise. Yeah, there it is. The signal that so I can unleash another umbrella. You can also do some cool tricks. Let's see if I get to show it off. It's an emergency thing to do. More useful on Penta umbrella because the shield's bigger and lasts longer. You basically put the umbrella on the corner and put it like this, but since it doesn't last that long, the recycle umbrella, I wouldn't recommend it. Also, our undercover umbrella there was a little too passive. He saw that they died, so that's why playing aggressive is the way to go. Go for this. You saw how I almost died. But luckily I had my umbrella shield to help finish off the cohort quicker. Oh, really? How did I finish that off? Is that my eel? Yeah. That was risky movement because I hovered over a missile spot. Ah, stupid small fry pushed me out of the way and caused all that to happen. I think that was a weaker wave 3 compared to other ones. I'm not sure. I don't remember the scores on the other wave 3s, but I think it was the weakest. Number 2 was right here, I think? No. I'll help this guy with the lessons. This is what you want to do with the umbrella. But obviously don't get in the way of the undercover. I think you'll block the undercover umbrella's shots. I think this sticky will also be weaker. Or not. Roughly the same. If not the same, the last group also was 53. Go in. I'm saying is get out. I have 2 Krakens that will most likely be used for a big shot cannon. Oh, I didn't see that guy. That's good over there. The speed mashing A and B here. There we go, much better wave 3. Not sure if PB though. Yeah, that's PB, okay. I want to say that's gonna be safe for top 5%. It really comes down to how freelance handles rush, to be honest. If they play passive, then yeah, it's gonna be as low as that. But if you have players being aggressive, then yeah, this could be good. Although that was a good group, but just gonna still stick to just changing groups each time. I think that's been an hour, right? Let's see. That's been 40 minutes. 40 minutes, and I'm pretty confident I got 5% already. Top 5%. And I'm no longer the left player. So I got recycled again. Isn't there a flopper? I went the wrong way. Oh yeah, the Drizzler. Let's forget about this one. Alright, seeking. Okay, let's go. Gotta be aggressive here for like the first 15 seconds. I'm telling him to no, I'm playing aggressive too. so much fun playing Umbrella on Rush. Oh my god. I'd say it helps a lot that I'm not getting aggro a lot. Nice. You see how much of a difference that makes having a player that's aggressive with the filtering? Not to sound ego-y there. But man, that was a lot of fun as a Recycle Brother. Give me that egg. Okay, that was nice. Let's weaken this eel. Oh, my teammate here is gonna get assaulted by a Kohawk. You on the left. Not on me, so I'll go after that and with the fish stick. Ooh, that snatch over there. I'm gonna climb up here real quick. Okay, nice. Hey Hui, it's been going pretty good. I just had my best rush so far. Oh yeah, Seeking, I forgot. Get rid of the Kohawk so that doesn't stop the Goldie here. Not enough DPS. I think our ballpoint might have been in long range mode. Oh yeah, almost forgot the Seeking pattern. Right. I spent a bit of time here. Right at you. Ooh, those snatchers escape with some eggs. Not sure what my best Seeking is so far. Alright, now the wave 5. I have 2 Krakens to use that big shot. So not necessarily... I don't need to use both, that is, at big shot. I can just use one. I think ideally at the end. The last spawn group. I say this way to get their attention on the stinger. Could be an eel. Okay, we can use the first one here. I was holding off there to see what happens. Of course, the eel's on. Ah, I didn't get rid of the egg. Okay, pretty nice. I don't remember if that's my PB for this wave, but I'd imagine it is, because I doubt I would have had 60 before. Okay, we'll keep climbing. Ah, nice. Yeah, I got 65 in my OSS group as well. This helps to be aggressive with the filtering. I have 4,000 Pyrex because of the filtering with Recycle Brother. This can be interesting if I get Nova or Ballpoint within this stream. I need to memorize, I guess, the seeking patterns, because I have at least just one planned session with my casual group tomorrow. So I kind of need to memorize it. Okay, this time we got Ballpoint, so Rush will be depending on if my group knows to be aggressive, or they're going to be the type to just be very passive and walking. With this comp and the hazard, there's like almost no reason to do walking. But hopefully that's not going to be the case. There's only so much I can do with Ballpoint and Rush. I mostly just focus on Goldies. Booyah. Now we just farm eggs here. Pretty nice. Oop. Okay, now the rush. This is the interesting part. First time I don't get a brawler for rush. So let's see how my teammates handle the rush. And they're unleashing the Prosecco Barrel, which is good. It's just that it's hitting the goalie, which makes it knock to the right and not filter as much chum. Throw a bomb. I'll focus on eggs a bit here. I think I can trust my teammates to filter. I don't think it's gonna be in the 60s this time. At the far end. Well, almost 60 at least. Still pretty solid for freelance rush. Just needed more filtering. And the first spawns come from the left, from what I recall. I think I'll probably use a jet in this wave. There's a couple of stacks that spawn. Oh, nice. Maybe I won't have to. Wait, I didn't die? Okay. I was under the impression it did. That's why I jumped to try to grab an egg. Okay, rush, or not rush, seeking. I have a more important job there. That's to seek and DPS the Goldie. Very nice for Psycho Brother. guys are very efficient at seeking right now. After this, I don't even know where the Goldie is. Barely made it. That top corner? Oh well. Nice 60. They were pretty good though. Very good with egg throwing. Delivering eggs to basket. Can I get this fish stick from here? Tag the scrapper. Need to tag that real quick so I can get the Mars. I'm gonna jet here for this guy. Ah, I couldn't get that ring. Then we jump, pop another one. Okay. Problem is that all three of them are there. Okay, pretty good. That's a fun group. Rip Spot Cat. I guess must be some sort of connection issues. Pretty fun group. But I'm gonna continue to switch groups. Let's see, how long have I been playing? Yeah, an hour. And after an hour, this is my score, 244. It's definitely possible to get top 5%, though of course I come from some bias because of my experience with the game. But I still think it's entirely possible. You just need to, well, have knowledge in the game, right? Oh, it's Hadoken and Faces. I don't think they know who they're playing with here. I think Zoom is also someone in the community. Let's see how this goes, because I know at least 2 or 3 of these names. You like ballpoint? I like it too. You got Splish mode, you got Jet Sculpture mode. Very versatile. I don't know if he was doing that on purpose or what. Looks like he was having a connection unstable from my point of view. I plan to use this account as a secret vault when looking for games. I just need to raise it to 999 to be able to choose my hazard. Only people that would know would be people that have seen me stream with this account. Alright, let's see how the rest will go. I think if Recycle Bro is aggressive, I can undercover work and just be a little back. Amount of change. When does it change to the right? I guess it's after this one. Hey, I don't know when it changes right in that case. Hey, there's right, around 38, okay. Alright, 64. That was my bad for not knowing when it changes to right side. It doesn't change until like 40 seconds. Hey, Cyan. Hope Eggstra Work is treating you well. Very dangerous. Get out of there. Kind of just shoot the blocker a bit. Yeah, here so I can jump down here. Okay, there's eggs behind us too. Not playing currently. I'm in bed. Yeah, Eggstra Work's going pretty well. Just had to see how it would go for me in freelance, and it's going really well. All I'm hearing is that we did not focus enough on egg learning. At least the three of us. Barely. And 70. Technically, this one is not really a freelance because 3 of these names I'm familiar with in OFS. Let's see how wave 5 will go. I have reefs later. Probably gonna just use them for eels. Or any last minute cleanup at Big Shot. Why is that a baby? I'm trying to get the rain too, and I just can't. Here's the first one here. Okay, nice. They don't know who they just played with because I'm not on my main account. I just played with Ferris an hour ago in the one-shot showdown. Nice. We can choose our weapon, right? Or am I crazy? I guess I'm crazy. You can never choose your weapon. Huh. I thought that was a thing. I mean, it's not like you would get the guaranteed to get the weapon, but I thought you had a more likely chance to get the weapon you chose in the lobby. Aiden, Jennifer, and a GP name. I am glad that I'm getting a lot of undercover umbrellas and cycle umbrellas. I have not had Nova yet. Now we just wait for 20 seconds. Hey, rush. Then it changes at 86 or 85. Yeah, 85. I saw that coming, but it was not quick enough. Really? That didn't work. Alright, that's gonna be on the weaker end of recent rushes. I thought that was tagged. To know better, that's not gonna be tagged. Get the top one, and then get the bottom one, and then go for the stinger. Probably not gonna jump down so I can deal with this stuff. Not much time left, so I'm not gonna bother with the lid. Let's remove the cohog so the goalie makes it up quicker. Seems Jennifer knows the seeking pattern, so I'm gonna try to focus more on eggs. And by that I just mean 2 eggs because the goalie's already up. Not enough egg running. Okay, now wave 5. And Eel's on that teammate, so let's go in and kill it right there, since Big Shot's right here now. I'm trying to tell him to not kill that guy. Now I have to go overboard here and then have like no eggs at the end. Hey, still nice 56. It's just Big Shot is very annoying to deal with. Do we go all in or do we go overlearn mode? Or I mean, yeah, overlearn. I personally think just kill the big shots, dip, and lure the rest of the lurables until the fly fishes spawn. Oh, there we go. Still in it to... Still interested in doing a few more. Then I'll call it. Oh, those guys were trilancing. I'll tell him GG's later. Are they both caught ready? No, Betsy and Rarity. Oh yeah, the Drizzler. I always forget about this guy. At least I can be more aggressive during rush because I definitely feel this group will be passive. Let's paint these walls a bit better. Oh, I saw a ballpoint. Ballpoint knows to focus goldies. Nah, I wasn't ready for the switch. Some ink. Some ink. Cover some ink. Hey, that's like the first Kraken I've seen for this rush wave throughout the whole freelance games. Okay, nice 66. Okay, that's better than I thought. I thought they were gonna be passive, and instead we just tied my EB for freelance. Hey, Fire. Yeah, I'm solo queuing to see how this goes, and it's been going pretty well. An early jet, but better than not using it, right? Comes the eels. I don't want a race slider here, but I don't have a choice. Okay, did not get the kill there, did not get the bomb in there. Get this, and then we can probably run an egg or two. Okay, it's just two because of lesser pressure. I mean, the weapons are kind of technical, and normal tide and low tide can give people problems. So it's not as free as, for example, J or maybe even. Well, no, Yard's not free because it's very. The lessers make it very hard. I still feel like right now, well, I've been feeling like this extra work is like pretty easy. Like, even the wave 5 feels pretty easy. Like, yeah, there's a big shot at mid and there's statics, but it still yields good numbers. If I was in a coordinated group, I think I would definitely hit 70s more often like I did with the Trilance group I got. Eliminate the Cohawks. I couldn't get an egg, but I helped them get eggs there with clearing the lessers. Pretty solid streaking. It changed aggro because someone got on the fish stick. Well, that still hits in an awful spot. We have to just kill it now. I'm hoping the jet guy can come out now. That was also good. Okay. Somehow didn't die. Uninteresting would be the wrong term, but I mean that doesn't stand out. Oh, I'll say on paper this extra work looks really uninteresting. Yeah, it definitely looks uninteresting on paper. I mean, Seeking, it's a good egg yielder, but it's so boring. At least Rush, you have Brellas to make that fun to deal with. Seeking, it's a memorization game at some point with knowing where the goalies are. Let's see. Do I want to do one more? I think I'll do one more. Let's see what Bravo was getting. 277. Alright. I'll do one more and call it there. What do you think top player scores will look like? I do think it'll definitely be 300. I want to say it's gonna be pushing to 310. Because I got 270 with a group from it was Trilance, a Trilance group from OFS that I encountered in freelance. So if we got 270, I imagine higher level groups will get 290 to 300 very easily. The top 3 scores will be pushing 310, I feel. Rush, I think I don't know what's the limit you can actually get for that hazard, but I want to say 90's pushing it. Really pushing it, that is. So let's say they get like 85 Rush. And then the Seeking, that's gonna definitely hit 100, or 100, I'm pretty sure. But then again, the Snatchers are not that good, so I don't really know what would be a likely Seeking number. I guess we can say 90 just to be more. What's the word? Just to be more certain, I guess, because the Snatchers are not that good. Obviously, they'll get perfects wave 1 and 2, wave 1 and 3, that is. So that's 21 and 66. Wave 5, I feel they could easily push that to the 90s. I'm imagining that Kraken and Resider will be used quite a bit at Big Shot, where they all go rush in and to put the eggs into Big Shot can and then rush all the way back to basket for like the last 15 or so seconds. I think it is that and around that ballpark because Rush is pretty hard to get consistently. because you need to not manipulate the game, but snatcher injection, basically. You have to run a risk of producing more goldies by using snatchers. And that's not the easiest thing in the world to do. But I really do think 310 will likely be the range for the top 3 scores. But I have to see what my numbers add up to, or my guess numbers add up to. Okay, 55. Spawn camping the chums on rush. Yeah, Recycle Umbrella is just really good, so the Recycle Umbrella is gonna have to move a lot. And then once it's done cleaning up, it'll probably swap out with Undercover Umbrella, who's dealing with the new spawn group, for example. It really comes down to those two weapons, spawn camping. The rush chum. Most of your spawns come from left and middle for most of the wave. So it's gonna be, it should be really high, the seeking, or the rush numbers. I kinda wish I had ink strikes because these fish sticks cause problems. Why? Why does that keep happening? Man, no one ever got this fish stick, and I'm gonna die here. Nova really has to be on top or ballpoint for these fish sticks. Hey, seek. Now that I realize it, I can't really say much about Wave 5 because I haven't seen Max Hazard Wave 5 yet. Now that I thought about it, I don't know how different it is. Nice bomb. Actually, I like to see people utilize bombs like that to help clear Lesters. Very useful in day waves when there's eggs around basket. And you're not necessarily egg throwing. Okay, let's go wave 5. Please, someone get the fish stick. I don't want to do it. That is dumb that I had to do that. Nice kill. Come over here, man. And we stand back for now. Hey, come over here, bro. Ooh, almost got my egg in. It's weird for me, like I tend to avoid trying to grind extra work, but then I end up having fun with the seed. Dilemmas. Nah, I'm gonna actually do one more. Since I fucked up the rush. I'm surprised I didn't get a single Nova yet. Oh, really? My best is 257. That was just an hour playing and winging it, so now I feel I'm doing much better. I get what you mean though. You end up having fun and don't want to grind so much. Yeah. Like I get asked. I was asked in the earlier extra works by top players, and I'm like, I just don't want to dedicate 20 plus hours to this. Like, surely that is a nicer balance, right? But yeah, it's been fun just playing this out. I desire to get it even higher, but yeah, I don't wanna be grinding 20 hours type of thing. paint this wall better. Yeah. At least I have more self-control with this game than other people. Again, I forgot about the Drizzler, but these guys are on top of it. Also being a hater for not wanting to no life the gate event. Bozo roll? Oh. If I recall correctly, I discovered it and I was like, why do we have this? But I removed it. Our filtering is not good, and our egg running is even worse. So this rush is pretty bad. And unfortunate last game, so these guys are very passive with the rush. Like, what are the Brellas doing? I see the Brella being unleashed, but what is Undercover Brella doing? You're the safest weapon here that can filter. Oh, that was not good. I'm sorry, but I'm not gonna booty all that. Yeah, I don't know how people can play that much of it. I'd like to get to 70. I mean, it really comes down to your dedication and your goals. Everyone has different goals. Overfishers are honestly no different than speedrunners that grind out for PBs or gold or, you know, world record. Well, of course, you know, you kind of have to be, kind of still need to have some self-control outside these events at the very least. Now, I would only consider Eggstra Work like okay in the whole dedicating so many hours, since it's kind of a competition. Big run, normal rotations, and golds and partials, not so much. You should take care of yourself more. I'll kind of just have to endure, so I'm not going to go for that. Nah, I couldn't get my egg in and res. Yeah, as Fire said, egg goals. I would hope that people do take breaks and not just play the whole time. Also, VOD review like their games and see what they can do better. That's what Japan does. They actually do VOD review to come up with strategy to approach extra work during extra work. That is. I think a lot of people are like, oh, I don't want to review our games because I want to be dedicating as much time as possible playing. When no, you have to kind of also review your gameplay, see what's working and what's not working. Also, in a team setting, this is what you should be doing. If you're doing pickups or something, then that's not gonna be really helpful. But you should, in pickup setting, you should just be more mindful and don't overextend yourself. I'm not gonna grab that egg since I don't have you. Alright, final wave. Just gonna weaken that. And get this fish stick. Get this skill head. Okay, let's go over there since my teammate has fish stick in the control. No, that was awful since I got it killed early. Did the fly fishes never spawn? Guessing it was a different hazard then. From what I was used to. I was expecting double fly fishes on the right and they never came. I'm guessing the hazard was very different from what I was getting. I'm surprised you don't know the reason behind the builder rule. No, no one ever told me. I mean, I know it's Matan who made it based off the shenanigans, but no one ever told me what it was really for. Alright, that's gonna be it. Been going at it for a while. Let's see. Yeah, almost. Yeah, 2 hours. It's been fun. I will data on my alt account to start from 0 and to see how far I can make it. I did make it to 271, but that was because I did encounter a freelance group in OFS. Aside from them, it was 251 my highest. So yeah, top 5% is very doable. After 1 hour of playing, I got 244. So yeah, you just need to just play aggressive. Obviously, know more than just that because there's a lot of things to know about adapting to freelancers and making the most out of it. But yeah, I think it's very doable to get top 5%. I imagine it's gonna be 220. Uh, Mostly because freelancers love wall cleaning on Rush, so that's gonna be like a pretty low score. Seeking, you're asking them to memorize it, and I don't know if that's gonna be feasible. So I think 220 is gonna be the ballpark for top 5%. Yeah, if I'm saying that 310 is roughly the top 3 scores ballpark, then that would mean top 5 is like 210. So yeah, I'm locking that in. It's the top 3 scores will be in the 310 ballpark, and the top 5% will be in 220 ballpark. But it's been a fun seed. I do love playing these weapons. They're very versatile. Very, what's the word? It's the word I always use a lot. It escaped me. But you know, they're not easy to use. The only one that's easy to use is Nova here. So I do have a session planned tomorrow with a casual group, but I'm gonna be curious to try it out with pickups, see how that goes, because it is a fun seed. At least Rush makes it fun. Seeking to me, it's really boring to be quote unquote optimizing. But yeah, that'll be it for me. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day. This was the top score with three guys from OFS. Aside from that score, this is the next highest with a Twin Lance group. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day, man. Thanks for stopping by.